I am really impressed with Evil Geniuses after that game. That was not an easy game to win. Whisper played out of his mind on this Legion commander. Really solid stuff there. God. And
Yeah,
what a
the pressure.
call-out.
The pressure was on them. Like it was a classic situation where like the more things stalled, it was just looking better for the other team. So you're the ones who have this need to keep going forward, and this Morphling in combination there with Whisper, as you said, like perfect items for the Morphling. Like, this was a true like one carry style of game where he was the one who had the most sustained damage during the engagements, and you had C-Smile Whisper as this like double playmaker initiator style, and they did a fantastic job. And then this triple halberd idea of Matthew, C-Smile, Whisper all getting halberds right at the end versus the TA Monkey King is just perfect. There was nothing they could do. That is all of their damage.
It was super impressive. I mean, you can see in these fights the way that when Dyrachyo hit those first set of items, it was really scary for EG. But again, you know, I said this at the start of the broadcast. There's more people listening now. To everybody that said that Evil Geniuses are done, Evil Geniuses are completely washed, maybe, just maybe, you know, take one tournament with a grain of salt. Because they're showing that they're still one of the best teams in the world, taking down GAIMIN Gladiators here and sitting top of the group. These guys are freaking gamers.
Now, I have a question for you. Should this Monkey King have bought Battle Fury?
I don't know,
For
man.
context, I really dislike Battle Fury. But you know what? Then this obviously is the one issue, is that this was a Battle Fury-less Monkey King because you're a Templar Assassin, and you're hoping to play this entire game off of that Blink, Deso, Aegis timing. And trying to take a lot of the game from there. But they lost the Aegis pretty fast. It was still a winning fight for GAIMIN Gladiators, but they didn't do that classic sweep across the map, take a lot of, like, at least 2 tier 2 towers, as well as take over the enemy ancient camp. That's what you'll often see with this exact style of lineups. You've seen it 100 times when she gets that timing. But they didn't. And then things start to stall out and slow down. And although it was still moving in their direction, they didn't have any like crazy accelerant for Dyrachyo. He also played like very tight and very close to an ally a lot of times, like be it Ace or something like that. So he wasn't a true like farming carry, but EG just outplayed them in the fights 100%.
Totally. And I will say one last thing there that stands out to me is I am really, really impressed in particular with the decision not just to go for the Morphling, but then to go back with the Marcy too. I think that was integral in their ability to find success here. It was a huge amount of the reason why Morph was able to do what he did in that game. Like sustain against the illusions that were coming out from Ace. Solid stuff.